Hey, what it do?
You guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
Welcome to Bad Dads, the podcast that always keeps casting.
That's right. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, Rockefeller Records.
Just like those dogs. I hear them out in the street
Well, outside of the
studio.
Yeah. Outside of the studio, they always walk by when you're over here.
Ooh, let the dogs out.
I don't know who did.
I think it was
We'll have to circle back.
I think
Yeah,
it
we'll
was
have to
that.
Google it.
Is that
I literally don't know who did.
no? But they should.
We got to ask
'em away.
them. We got to ask that group.
But ask someone.
Well, no, you go to jail for things like that.
Oh, Halloween's over.
Yeah.
But,
Welcome.
but there are other holidays just around the corner.
That's right.
I hope
That's
you
right.
have your shopping done.
See, why do you do stuff like that? Because there goes the palpitations.
Hope your wife has the shopping done.
Well, yeah, it's done. Let's have Thanksgiving first, right? Why
Let's
don't
be
we-
thankful.
Let's be thankful.
That'd be a good thing to talk about.
Mm-hmm. What
do
are
you-
you thankful for, Ron?
I was going to ask
Yeah,
you.
go
and you
for
beat
it,
me
brother.
to it. I'm thankful for all of the listeners and viewers and those that read this in Braille when we have it translated
Yes,
someday.
we're there. We're developing the app.
Yeah. But recently we got voted the #1 podcast for deaf people. So winning.
Oh man,
Is that
I don't know where to go from there.
you make me feel like I should regret saying that. Just wait till the Braille episodes.
Was it?
I don't know how we got onto that.
We probably nope.
Of course, how did I correlate deaf people with blind people?
Those are two. That's why I'm laughing. It's very opposite. That
I don't mean to be insensitive. I was trying to make a joke and my insecurity got the best of me. Moving on.
we're gonna move on.
So,
We're gonna move on.
yeah, I am thankful that this year we are actually having a normal, or I don't say normal Thanksgiving, but in a house. And,
Oh yes.
kind of, I guess, traditional. So, kicking it old school reminds me of my childhood.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I think it should be pretty, I guess, traditional in that way.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how else to describe it, but I'm thankful that it's going to be that, whatever it's going to be.
I like it.
It's going to be
I
great.
like
How
that.
about you?
Same thing. In terms of what I'm grateful, I was about to just give you the schedule of the
Whatever.
Thursday
you
Turkey
want.
Day, but no, gratefulness is God, family, this podcast, the Bad Dad Studio. To be honest with you, Ron, I'm stoked about that and what's to come. I love the fact that this is the 11th episode. That it's also kind of grown, from what it was when we first started to where it's at. I think we're a year in. No, we'll be a year in the end of December.
Yeah.
1st of January, which is cool. So very grateful for that, man.
I'm grateful you think it's grown.
Yeah, it has. I mean, look behind you. We got surfers now, dog.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
New set piece, but we didn't have to tell you because you knew.
You saw it.
Even if you're listening, you knew.
They left it in the comments.
Yep. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Please do. Which is the next venture that we're going to work on is pushing this out more because we want to get more people to watch it or listen to it. So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. And then similar traditional kind of Thanksgiving. For me, it's easy, bro. It's just get with the family, have laughs, enjoy each other's company. Take a second to actually think about what you're thankful for, because I think we operate in a world of busy. Right? No, I'm busy.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good. Blessed. Busy. Busy. Okay, cool. But sometimes we're super busy, and busy brings urgent, right? It feels urgent, and it's now, and it's all that. But most of the time, if it's busy, is it productive, right? And so when you're always going, when do you ever stop and just take a second to be like, yo, grateful? Like, I woke up today, I did this, I did that, whatever the case is. And so for me on Thanksgiving, that's it for me. We try to go around. Sometimes it's tough go with the kids, the attention span, but like go around and just say the thing. right? Just say the thing, go around. What are you thankful for? And that's it. So,
Nice.
yeah, I think it's gonna be cool.
I do like that Thanksgiving is sort of a speed bump into the end of the year, because as soon as Christmas comes around, it's so busy,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like such a frenzy that it's easy to lose track of the time to be thankful and to be grateful.
Yeah,
So this is less about Thanksgiving as a holiday and more about being thankful for the year
correct.
and going into the season of Advent, which
Mhm.
starts right after,
Yep.
and then the Christmas season. And that, I feel like every year just, I feel like I'm a airplane without landing gear skidding into the
Dude, I
runway.
feel- yeah.
By that
Yeah.
point, I think this time of year, it's always like, oh yeah, Christmas is gonna come. This is what we're gonna do. I got all these plans, and then I get there and I'm just like coming in for a landing
Uh-huh.
with the fire trucks coming with the foam, put me
'Cause they
out.
know it's gonna.
Yeah, it's like I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to plan anything between Christmas and New Year's, because I am done. Like,
Yeah, man.
and I'm spent.
You know, I was talking to my dad, right? We don't do the in-law thing, right? So, man, I call him dad, and so we were talking the last couple of years, and we were just revisiting it again when we were chatting about a week ago or so, and he's just like, you know what, man? Like, it just doesn't feel like the Christmas spirit. And one of the things that alluded to it was like, just like the week of Halloween, like a Target commercial comes out. It's not even a Christmas song, but it's showcasing all Christmas gear that they got ready for the thing. And
Yeah.
sort of for him, right, when he was growing up, he was like, no. The Macy's parade on Thanksgiving was the thing that kicked it off, because Santa was coming and thing, boom, boom, it'd be special. And so it always, but it had me thinking, it was just like, the Christmas spirit is a choice.
Oh, for sure.
It's a choice, dude. Like the running around, the getting the stuff done. Okay, it's there. A, what purpose is it serving? And if at the end of the day it's Christmas morning, you're exhausted, right? You're looking at your kiddos though, and you're with the fam and everything else, and that moment happens and it's worth it, and that's what you hold on to when you're doing the running around. But don't miss. You know what I mean? Like if you're going out shopping or whatever, like just grab the Starbucks real quick. This sounds lame, but I've even been doing that, like, because we ran out of pods. And I could just go to the store and buy more, but I was like, nah, the only time I remember is when I'm driving to work. So I'm like, let's go to Starbucks. And I'm so lame. I'm just like a Grande Pike Place Black, please. It's just no special anything in it, right?
$12.
But yeah, they're like $14.92. I was like, what the heck? Thought they were giving me a history lesson.
Yeah.
Right? Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Was that the same year? I think it was. Anyway.
Yeah.
Very simple. Usually all the green stuff, whatever. About 2 weeks ago, they switched the menu to red, and then you get the cup that has like the green and the red. And I was just like, because I'm doing this exercise with myself, which is just like, dude, I don't want to miss moments anymore. I don't want to miss moments for the sake of busy. I don't want to miss moments for what's the next thing, what's the next thing, what's the next thing, what's the next thing. Then we do it, and then just after that, it's the next thing.
Yeah.
So I sit and I look at the cup, and I was like, oh man. And then just like nostalgia, like remember when you're a kid, like cruise around the neighborhood that's blown up with lights, right? Like go and you actually inspired this. Is, you know, I spoke with Jaden and Nathan and stuff, and was like, all right, this year, like y'all are gonna, like, I realize, like I let you help me, but I never let you just like go for it, like have an idea what's a design or whatever. And when you were talking about, you know, everybody helping you with what you did on Halloween and stuff like that, I was like, noted, right? Like let's do that, let's create those memories. So, but like walking through wherever you're at, shopping or whatever, like listen to the Christmas. Like I started playing Christmas music, and he was like, it's too early. And I was like, that's a choice. Right? Like I just, that warmth and sort of that thing. I think the bigger picture though is that what is Christmas? The spirit of that is a choice. And then moments. Like we're not on this earth to just do. Right? Like if we think about like being on this earth, then follow the schedule of the maker, follow the schedule of the creator, right? That brother West, he rested, right? So we're not meant to just do, but also have moments of existing and being, and you know, all that kind of, I'm gonna throw it to you right now, because all of that kind of circles into who we've been from the beginning.
Yeah, it's I was thinking about holidays coming up, and it's an interesting time too because our oldest, Ethan, is applying for college. So this week been working on his applications and
That's crazy.
selecting the schools for which he will send those to and all of the things, and just reflecting on his life, and the time I've got to spend with him, and should he go away and enjoy being away, he may never come back full time again. I mean, the reality is he will, because he can't afford not to. I mean, this world's expensive.
That was a part of your plan, right?
Yeah.
No, do it, dude. I got you. Oh, no. Come on back.
But in the off chance where he does not ever come back full time, I was just thinking all the things. It's the holidays coming up. Like, this could be my last Thanksgiving with him, or my last Christmas with him, right? Like, there's all the
that hits you.
Yeah, and there's all the fun but not fun stats. Like, you only get 18 Christmases with your kids. Like, you count the days and the years, but you get 18, whatever it is. But anyway, just thinking about him, he's just such a great kid. He's just when he was a baby, people would just smile when they would see him. He's the last person my great grandmother saw. She was in the hospital, and I think and my wife, it was like her uncle too. Just the last days they were sick. They didn't talk to anybody. They weren't smiling. They weren't interacting with anybody. And then Ethan showed up as a baby, and then they just light up and smile. And they come out of that funk they're in. And in both cases that night, those people passed away. But
no way.
Yeah. So after like weeks of no communication, no interaction with family, everyone's sad, they come alive for one last moment. And he's always been like this really magic kid in that way. Like,
that's powerful, dude.
Yeah, just really, really peaceful. And so I was, reflecting on, like, have I done enough? Have I spent enough time with him? Have I taught him enough? And, even just think about when he's little, all the kisses and the hugs and the moments, everything I could do. And, there's times where you realize, like, I could have done more, right? But still, and then something had come up, and I don't know if it had come across my mind at the same time, and I don't know if it was doing the high school retreat.
Yeah.
At church. We just did a high school retreat for the church. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
And so I'm seeing kids that are coming up right behind him, age-wise, right? And just like, oh man, I kind of wish I would have done this when he was this age, even though it was just a few years ago. But I know I don't think he would want me there.
You're like, listen, it worked out just fine.
Yeah, I'm glad you were there.
Yeah.
But there's really powerful messages in there, right? Talking about how much our Father in heaven loves us. And for me, it's always been a tough thing of not being able to really, I don't know what to do with that mentally, as much as I want to be able to kind of accept that and internalize that is always a challenge. So I was kind of thinking about the notion of how much God loves us in comparison to how much I love my kids,
Sure.
And I'm like, if I'm lucky, I'll get, however many years with them. And so maybe I'll be fortunate enough to have, say, 60 years with them, or a few more, whatever it is. And I'm like, well, if I hugged them every day or twice a day for 60 years, that would be, I don't know what it was, like 50,000 hugs, right? And
yeah, man.
Hugs and the kisses and the memories and all the things. And then imagine now that times infinity and given to you from the moment you're created. Like, instantly. Like, I can never give Ethan or any of my kids enough hugs, enough kisses, enough to even scratch the surface of what we're given instantly at the moment we're loved into existence.
Yeah.
And so I think our relationship with anybody on earth is measured in like additive sense, right? Like what more can I do? What more can I give? So just like the holidays, like I think it feeds our psyche in the holiday season. Give my kids more gifts. I'm going to get them the PS5 or the PS6 or 7 or
PS.
which one is it on?
I think it's the 7 or the 6.
I don't know, whatever one it's.
Whichever one.
Yeah.
But no, to your point.
Yeah. And whether I have 4 kids or 1 kid, it's like, no matter what, I just want to keep giving more and more and more. But I think,
you did so good.
I think that they appreciate it, but even they get it. Like at some point, it's just everything loses its magic. And so full circle back to Thanksgiving, like it's like I'm looking forward to just going home. And it's not the home I grew up in, but we're going to my mom's house. And I'm just looking forward to going home. Like that's the magic for me now. And I just want the kids to be there and I just want the family to be there. But I get it now. And I think that's the simplicity of the love that is expressed to us by our Creator. Like he just wants you home.
Yeah, man.
Right? Like that's all he cares about. And yeah, he'll keep giving, but I think he's giving you everything. I think we talked about it last time or one of the last times. Is just, you know, even in prayer, like we're never asked, well, we think we're asking for more, right? Like, can I get another gift? Can I get that PS whatever? Can I get, but you know, even in a spiritual way, like, let me hear you, let me see you. Whatever it is you're asking for, it's like, he already gave you everything. And actually so this was like the notion I had is like, we were talking about the other show is just, you know, how maybe life is not a process of becoming, it's a process of unbecoming. Right? Because you start as a kid and even your parents, right? They pile all these gifts on you. They pile all this love on you. They add more. And at some point you're covered in it, right? You're covered in the world and you get to a point in your life where you're like, I wish I could be rid of some of these burdens, you know, some of this, you know, wiring of whatever it came from. And I think a lot of it came from good intent. But yeah, life is potentially a process of unbecoming what you're not. I was just say, so I think when we're praying and we think we're asking to be given something more, I think how it's potentially answered is by just removing a blinder that is, you know, or something that's muting our hearing, muting our senses, and God is just revealing, right? Like everything as you go through life is a process of just revealing what's already there, what's already been given. And I think that was a reality of my kids, right? Like it's like, you know, for Ethan, like you're going to go off, whatever. But like, I think about the end of my life, not often, but enough to where it's like, well,
to reflect at least,
it's yours. Like what I have is yours. I'm not taking this with me. Right. And so in some ways I've already given him everything. Like it's already sort of predetermined, predestined, like it's yours, like whatever you want. And the only reason why I don't give him more is like capacity, you know, not capacity to love, but like Skrilla. You know?
Yeah, no, dollar.
But like, yeah, if it was unlimited, it's like, well, there's a plausible scenario where I would give endlessly.
Well, yeah, and you said it, which is within love, you will and continue, and it's known to him. You know, a couple of things just as you were talking. One is, it makes all the sense in the world that when Ethan went to your great grandmother, right, and then to the great uncle or whatever it was, it makes all the sense in the world that the next day they passed away. Right, because one is at the end of the life, done all the things, and think about it. When you're stripped away, when you've done the dance to win the race, you've done the whole thing, and now ailments and so forth, and you're just sitting there. What's most important to you then? What matters most then? Right, the what next? What is next? There is. Okay, what's the next stage? Which therefore then makes you think about the entirety of your life and okay, what was the point of this?
Mhm.
And I'm sure memories come and beautiful things and so on and so forth. But then Ethan comes in. Ethan is fresh off where they're discerning and reflecting to go. So they're just at two different ends of the spectrum, but going towards the same good. One was, I mean, both loved into existence. One experienced the entirety of the world all the way up to right here, to where at the end of the life, and I don't know your great grandmother and the great uncle, so I could be totally wrong in the sentiment. It's just what's next and where am I going next, and what's the desire. I hope I'll speak for me, which
Mhm.
is, I would only be thinking about my family. And I would be thinking about what you've been just asking yourself, which is, did I do enough? Wasn't enough? Da da da. But one thing for certain is, and I believe it for you as well, is the love portion of it is undeniable. That it's always sort of there. And so, the baby is loved into existence. They see the baby brings great joy. Like, how does that make sense? There's no freaking teeth. They can't talk. They can't use the restroom. They can't feed themselves. Can't do anything. Immense joy.
Yeah.
That they and all like that's it, right? Even when they cry, oh my gosh, no, let me hold them.
Yeah.
I want to hold. It's because it's that infinite love that you're talking about. And then as we grow up, the noise of the world brings, therefore, then the insecurity of like, oh, because listen, like when we were brought in here as a child, as a baby, like how many dudes you roll deep with? Like, who were your boys? Who were you impressing when you were first just bat out? Here's Ron, fresh off, right? Born. Who was the people that you're like, okay, like you got into the what is it? It's not an incubator, is it? Like you got into the area where all
The
the
warming
kids
drawer.
yeah. You got over there, you started looking at the other babies, right? You're like, man, we're clicked up. Like, no, obviously not, right? Like you don't care about that,
Yeah.
right? Because you're fresh off with love, to your point. Something that's been given to you fully. And so and then if you're in a home where you're raised in that same warmth, it's there. It's only when we start going to school, okay, and then start going to, and expanding out to where those other things, the world starts hitting you, right? And we forget about that love part. And then another thought was just, I find myself now, and Jaden and I were talking about this, that we hold on to the anticipation more so than the thing. You and I have talked about that as well, right? The plan, and then when you get back, it's kind of the,
Yeah.
well, now what, right? So that longing for what could be, and the getting excited for it with the people that you love the most. I think that's just another indicator of we're love strong into existence. We're on a journey to go to something, but it cannot be of this, like, just the world. Right. So I'll give you an example. Like we'll go to Disneyland. Like we'll go literally 2 days after Christmas, right? And we'll go there for a couple of days. I promise you, starting December 1st, every single day there's gonna be two things that happen. One is there's gonna be a Christmas movie every day, right? And then number two, we're gonna go and rewatch like the Disney Imagineering stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right? The documentaries,
So
the freaking how they started making films, the Walt Disney back in the day, ABC talking about the building of it. And what does that do? It provides all that nostalgia, right? All that that innocence when you were a kid again, right? And now you get to share it through the eyes of your kids, right? And this beautiful thing. So all that to say, it absolutely, because you mentioned this to me a few weeks ago, actually, and I've been thinking about it since then. Is the fact that I wrote it down. Life is about unbecoming what you are not, and the noise of the world and everything else is everything you're not. Who you are and trusting who you are, and that love is big time, man. Those are just a couple thoughts, like when you're sharing is rad.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, part of it comes with age for sure, but I think with age is also, it's not it's not necessarily a cliche like it's left out there to be. It's that you get to a point where you stop trying to become whatever it was, that power position or the athlete or on one hand, you could say that people give up on their dreams or their goals, but I think for most people, they just stop trying to become something they're not. And with that age, it's wisdom, but it's revelation. Like, it's like, oh, like when you get, it's so funny when Ethan got his first paycheck and we kind of hyped it up, or opposite of hype, really. Like, wait till you see how much they take out in taxes.
Just pull it out of
Yeah, just look at that. Go first thing you look at how much you made, but then go look how much they pulled out in taxes, right? And it's that reality check, not in like, oh, you can't become something great. It's more of like you have and you've, I mean, it's like a loose analogy, I guess, as it's playing out in my mind, right? Like, if that paycheck reflected your total worth, like the world is taking a chunk of it immediately. Right? And like, oh,
right out the jump.
Yeah. And then like you're constantly having to pay into other things. And the irony is like you're so excited to get to keep whatever percentage is left. Then that's what you're buying for the holidays, mostly for Christmas. But, some people go big on Thanksgiving and, get the extra fancy bubbly.
Bubbles.
Yeah, whatever it is, just splurge a little. And then you're like so excited, like to spend from what you have left over after paying into the world.
Yep.
Only to go pay more into the world. And now a quick word from our sponsor.
A big thank you to our sponsor, Purchase Green Artificial Grass and Supplies, a local wholesale retail distributor with everything you need, all in one place for not only artificial grass installation, but also modular tile flooring for your garage and or outdoor spaces, be it basketball, pickleball, volleyball courts, and more. With over 65 locations nationwide, Purchase Green is your #1 resource as the artificial grass authority, specialized service and support, and unparalleled product fulfillment. Go to purchasegreen.com to find your nearest location. That's purchasegreen.com. Purchase Green, the grass is greener because we're on your side.
And now back to the show. And it's like this, I don't know, like it's this game. So when you see them get it, so I think the whole point I was going to make is it's not you get older and wiser. It's like, oh, I'm not as blind as I was. I'm not as naive as I was. Like the blinders have been pulled off to how this system works.
Yeah.
It's like people that put their money in savings only, and it's like you're getting a fraction of a % return on that. There's 50 other things you could put that in.
Yeah.
But your bank doesn't want you to know that because they're going to take your money. They're going to make 10%, 20%, whatever the return is on it. Otherwise, they can't. They wouldn't be nearly as powerful. And so, I think it's just sort of systematically untangling yourself from the consumerism and all that, so you can go to Disneyland. Because quite frankly, that is where I would spend more of my money. But it's an experience.
That's it, dude. Like, that's the whole thing.
It's a designed environment. Like it takes you into a place to look forward to. That's a nicer place where, generally speaking, most people appear to be happy.
You find the ones on the side just weeping at the
look at
the $25 French fry.
Yeah, bro, do not check your bank account while you're at D-Land.
No, listen, that's right. Just live the delusion.
Yep.
You're a cartoon character, and let that happen.
Yeah.
Right. Endless. But that is it, right? It's about. But
I would rather do that as gifts too.
Yeah.
Like go somewhere to do something with them than to buy them something that chains them in a room by themselves.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Like so many of these toys, like you're paying for them to spend time without
isolation.
You. Like, hey, why don't you just give them money to go away?
Yeah.
But like, that's the trick. Like, it's like, let me just give you some money so you can go away and I get my time to to whatever, and you wind up on your deathbed going, did I do enough? Did I?
Well, and let's even just,
It's like-
let's take it to you're watching your son about to go to college.
Yeah.
You know? So like circling back to that, I mean, how does that feel?
Honestly, it doesn't I don't know, it doesn't bother me because I think it doesn't bother him, or he doesn't express that it bothers him. It's just like a step. It's
just
a
the
natural
next.
progression. It's sort of like, yeah, you do that. But I think it's a like a extra healthy perspective too, because in his own way, like if I were to translate what I hear him say, it's sort of like is college even worth it? And not in like a kid that's trying to get out of school like I would have been, like, oh, I mean, I kind of done enough. Like,
I rocked it, dude. It was like 12 years of school I rocked.
Yeah,
so
like I think I'm good.
take it easy.
No, he is more like from a curiosity standpoint because he's so well read.
Yeah.
He does so much self-studying. He does these entrepreneurship courses. He's pretty clear on what he wants to invest his time in. Like he guards his time. He is like, this is worth my time or this is not. That's how he consciously and subconsciously seems to measure everything. And so I think that's what he's doing with college, especially knowing some of the people that he's around that are probably like, oh man, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to, this is going to be my experience. And he's kind of like, well, if that's how excited you are about this institution, then I'm not so sure I'm excited.
I'm probably
about
yeah.
Like if you're all in, then I'm all out. Yeah, or just kind of but like a healthy questioning of why. And so I think he is stepping out of the rat race. And so this time of year, going into the holidays, I think I like to believe he's got a healthy understanding of what it's all about.
Yeah.
Now his Christmas list would not suggest that because I think the cheapest thing on there. You get the wrong parents, buddy.
Yeah.
But again, because he knows what he likes. He doesn't want trinkets. He doesn't want. It's not that he doesn't want like inexpensive things because he's unrealistic. He's just like, it's stuff. Like
no, dude. I think there's such a freaking wisdom there. Yeah, that's wisdom.
So
that's wisdom right there. Like so often you try to
I don't know where he gets it from.
So, it's clearly not you.
No.
And I mean that with all due respect, but it's probably from my portion of the podcast that he listens to. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I could see that.
Right? Just because I'm French Canadian.
Yeah.
Half. A boot.
A boot.
No, but right? Like think about it. We got pack the presents under the tree. I talk to my mom sometimes and she's like, well, just what do you guys want? You know what I mean? Whatever. And I really I respond with I get that question every time. I think of stuff like throughout the year. And I'm like, oh, okay, that could be something cool, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me the question like from now until Christmas, brother, I will say like underwear and socks. Like I can't figure out the thing.
What kind of underwear?
These ones are glow in the dark.
Oh.
Yeah. They call them Ninja Panthers. Yeah.
Sweet. Can I borrow some?
No, of course. We were gonna share them.
Oh. Yeah,
not at the same time. We're not monsters,
no, I don't
right? On a podcast,
fit.
But no, you can have one, I can have one, and
we could just trade them.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Hey, I got the purple one. You wear the
I see
one.
at church. Like we'll just do a handoff.
Yeah, that's not weird. I mean, listen, dude. What did the wise men bring? I mean, it wasn't underwear, but it was gifts.
Yeah.
Right. So then they were wise. So why would we not give each other gifts of things we need?
That's right.
Right. Like, oh, you don't need underwear now?
Yeah.
Especially ones that's a freaking Ninja Panther. Dude, that's like your own personal bodyguard.
People be like, oh, those are the Ninja Panthers?
Those are you got the MPs?
Oh, dang. Father Brent's over there like, I see you.
I got you.
I got those.
I got you. Exactly. But no, that's it, right? I just love the wisdom in Ethan that he's just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna say this thing not because I'm pompous, not because I want the freaking you better give me the bougie, right? Like it's not coming from that. It's just like, yeah, I want that. And bet money if he didn't get that, he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's the beauty.
Mhm.
That is the beauty, right? It is the irony is the gift is in the giving. Like the fact that someone thinks about you and wants to do it. And then for all of us, right, myself included, is when you're getting the gift, be the genuine giver.
Mhm.
Like actually think of your kid, not like, "Fuck, dude, I can't find this thing. Now I'm trying to get this, and gosh dang it, gotta go to the other stuff. Of course he wants this. Of course he wants that. Oh man, like how are we approaching this whole thing at
Yeah.
all? Right? Like, why do you want to even give to this one? And then while you're doing it, there's so much love in that. Like just sort of the recalibration of the mindset. Or else just keep doing the insanity and go along with like the cynical, same kind of trendy freak out, max the credit cards, lose your mind, make it about
Yeah.
the shopping, be all stressed out. Christmas gets here and you're like, all right, well, I'm broke now. You're bitter and like, what, seriously,
Well, and that's
what are we doing?
yeah, that's the irony, right? Is, and I think this is where kids don't always express it, but they get it, right? Because they watch.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching, they're modeling. And if you just put it on like a spreadsheet, you know, and you have column A and column B, and column A are the frustrations, you know, and column B are the excitements, or vice versa. Put it whatever
Sure.
column
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want, but they're separated.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. And this is, I'm stereotyping consumerism, all American consumers.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go shopping. I gotta go to the store, or I gotta even now just search on Amazon or whatever, or I can't search on Amazon because I share an account, and then my spouse will see
That's real.
what's in the account. So now I actually have to go to a store. So now I'm twice as pissed because I have to just go do what I used to do anyway, despite modern conveniences. But then the stores aren't open that used to be open, or they don't carry stuff anymore. I can only get it online.
Yep.
And I'm not sophisticated enough to set up an account somewhere else to buy it online, have it shipped somewhere without it spoiling the surprise. Right? Like you just go.
God, that was perfect.
You just go down the list of all the frustrations, the stress got to be there, and it's like, that's what do you look fondly at, or like think about fondly? The food, the smells, the Hallmark movies,
Christmas tree, the lights around the house. Like,
yeah. But so why do we keep doing the frustrating things?
exactly.
Well, we gotta give gifts. Okay, but why do you have to, like, why does
Be in
it,
a panic.
yeah,
or
like,
be-
and why does it have to be that way? Or why do we have to give gifts that cause stress? Like whose expectation is it?
That's it.
Like
Yes.
who says who? And it's not to say don't get your kids gifts.
Of
it's
course.
like, but if you don't know where the motivation or the stress comes from, and it's expectation, I think, right? Is like, well, so is this that you're worried about being a bad parent? Like, is that if you don't get your kids enough stuff? Because that's the thing too, is it's a losing battle.
Right.
It changes every year. There's the new thing. Jimmy got this. You know, you got Cody Code over there getting who knows what because his
Right.
dad's awesome. You know,
That's right. B-Rise being all crazy out there.
Yeah, or you got Justin, like
Right.
like with, you know, freaking Greek god stature over there. Like, kids, your gift is me.
Yeah, I'm the gift.
But then there's us, like in between that, of like, I mean, we could you want to like
we
go
could
to,
send them a recorded podcast.
yeah. I wish I could. Dude,
Ooh, we got that.
oh, so you can take one for Bree. I'll give one to Sarah.
Yes. Oh, that's
Dude,
perfect.
shopping
Are you
done.
kidding? Oh my God.
I feel so much better.
Yeah, look. Were you stressed?
I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna get her, but I saw it in the camera. I'm
And-
like,
Dude,
Christmas shop is done.
done. Period. Uh-oh.
Shoot, I feel like
There she is.
It
She is. Well, listen, no, do the iPhones have
it's every time as soon as we start talking.
Yep, I'm not going to answer it this time. This time I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to call her immediately after because I am a good husband.
That's right.
Okay. But she knows I'm recording and we were talking about gifts and now I'm nervous.
Speaking, that was a gift. She just gave you a gift of her reaching out to you.
That's true. And to be honest,
Mhm.
okay. And what's the gift I'm giving back? It's gonna be my vocal cords. That's a gift.
It's a gift that
That's
keeps
a
on
gift,
giving.
bro. Like I think it's tremendous.
Yep.
Um,
But that's stress. I think.
I think if I could jump in
Yeah.
real quick, is I think you nailed it with expectancy. I don't want my kid in front of all the other people to be like, that's it. Or when they're talking to their friends or whatever, yeah, I got this, I got that. Oh, that's cool. What'd you get? Well, I got the hoodie. Oh, that's it. Wow, you didn't get to. Well, I don't want my kid to feel like da 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 da. But then, like, okay, so your love and how your kid feels is based off material.
Mm-hmm.
And again, to your point, absolutely give gifts to your kids, dude, and to your spouse, but do it because you love them, and do it because that experience reminds you that you love them. Like what a labor of love that is. Like I'm gonna go endure that line because I can't go on the Amazon account.
Yeah,
but she's worth it. But these three are worth it. You know, my kids are worth it. Like this is gonna be awesome. Oh man, dude, I remember. Right? Like allow yourself to go to that space. Like allow yourself to see Ethan as a baby again. Right? Go through it and see Ethan and Adam as toddlers again. Right? And like go to that place. That's your gift. We don't care about what we get, bro. We don't care. Right? I genuinely like, but the gift is in what we already have in front of us and who we're going to give those gifts to. I think it's a huge thing. You and I hold each other accountable on that. To not let it get twisted, like to absolutely take these freaking 25 days that come up and enjoy every last one of them. Like you know what I mean? And really about what the main thing is. Shameless plug too. My family and I do 25 days of laughter. So you should go search for Josh Turcotte on Instagram because the whole family's going to let it rip with the best bad dad jokes you'll ever hear. And it's a family affair. But even that, like, just, I mean, a shameless plug. Again, Josh Turcotte, it's in the...
Ain't no shame in that game.
No, bro. No. But even that, like, when I think over the course of the last 5 years, because we started it when we moved here, because it was just us, right? Whenever you go to a familiar place and it's just your tribe, it's just you guys. You always know, to your point, that you have the core.
Yeah.
Right. And it's always that it's us. When stuff gets scary, whatever, come back to us. But when we started that 5 years ago, like, that's what I look forward to doing. Now I'll even share with you that can become stressful.
Yeah.
Right? Because you come home, you're working hard, and you still got to do all the things we were just talking about. And then it's like, well, what's the joke for today? And you're like, let's try this. Well, I don't like that one. And so made a conscientious choice last year. Just like, we're getting away from it. It's getting away from us. This thing was meant for laughter, and that's it. I scrolled you're funny and move on. Like, relax with the Oscars, right? Like, we just settle. But to really get back to basics. Why? Because we were made with everything that we needed, because we were conceived and loved into existence, to your point.
Yeah.
What about this holiday season, like stripping away and allowing the revealing to happen? Because listen, at the end of the day, it's about the birth of Jesus.
Yeah.
Right. And him,
his birthday,
right? And him as a king choosing to come here and then love us to create us in such a way that you explained and articulated very well earlier. So kind of full circle on that. But I think it's just, could you imagine if, like, even a percentage, 10% of people were just like, screw it, I'm really going to focus on the nostalgia, the memories. And as I'm out there getting gifts for those, all I'm going to do is think about all the memories I have with them and why I love them and everything else. Because then the money doesn't matter, right? It only matters if you want something else in front of that.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously be fiscally responsible and, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't like for the next 4 months have to pay back Christmas, right? Like, don't do that. But
yeah, well, they say
big man,
the gift should never expire before the debt. It's not the way it's said, right? But it's like vacation, right? Say you go in debt to go on vacation, and you go on vacation for a week, but if you have to pay it off for a month or months after vacation, that's being irresponsible.
That's right.
So you can't pay it off before it expires. Then
probably not the thing.
Yeah, not the thing. So, But in either case, yeah, I was thinking how great the Grinch is, how underrated the Grinch is, right? Because think about the end. The cartoon one's a little better though. The OG one with what was his name?
Oh yeah, the back in the day one.
Yeah, was that Boris
You're a
Karloff?
mean one.
Yeah, but the Who's dancing or singing, you know, around the tree, right? Because they had everything taken away. But what they had taken away were the gifts and all the worldly things, right? All the things were taken away.
Yep.
And they were so joyful. If we actually just stopped buying all the stuff and stopped feeding into it, I think you would have that heightened state of anticipation. It would like pull the blinders off, right? And pull the earmuffs off, and you would actually get back into the reason for the season, you know? Like,
yeah, man.
And though I think what you would find in it is that joy just being around family and friends and the simple things. All of that, you know, all the consumerism is just noise. Like it's just and
noise,
blinders.
dude.
It creates stress. Like it's probably unfair for me to say this, but because my wife does most of the shopping. But it's never like, oh, I'm so glad that I killed myself buying all that stuff. Like I feel so much better about myself and my life, and I can't wait to do it again next year. You know, or like it's gonna be fine next year because I'm gonna be fully recharged and the funds will be fully regenerated. Like it's like, but yeah, it's a trap. Like it's just, I think we're all kind of caught in the trap. So yeah, I think it'd be more power to us if we just at least dialed it back a notch.
That's it.
And just really focused on what matters most. Because I do think, and this may be a thread throughout a lot of our episodes, but like it's got to come from a fear that you're not good enough, you know, or you're not worthy enough. Because if you think about it, right, like I got to give my kids this. It's like, why aren't you enough as a parent? Or why is your kid not enough just who they are?
What will happen if you do not? Right?
What could you possibly add to their life that will make you more valuable or them more valuable? Like, I think it's a question that people don't want to consider. And if you can mask it with presence, then you don't have to face the potential reality that your biggest fear might be true, which is you're not good enough. Like it's a way for you to avoid what you're most afraid of, which is a lie. And people will hear this and go, yeah, like that makes perfect sense. Now go do something.
Now go do that. Yeah, man.
That's always it though, is just in the doing. And that's the irony is we do it. We do the shopping. We do the consumerism. And I think if we're able to sit with our families in a good, healthy mind space and just say, look, because I'm enough as a dad, your mom's enough as a mom, you're enough as you. We do not need to do presents. You didn't do anything wrong. This is not a punishment. This is actually to set us free. And even like as an experiment, we're going to try it this year. And we're going to bank that money for maybe a vacation, right? Like maybe you won't go completely away from the consumerism, but you're like, we're going to do it as an opportunity for us to spend more focused time together.
Yeah.
Right. Or we're going to put it towards Ethan's college fund. So like when you do that with Bree, you just say like, Bree, we're going to put it towards Ethan's college fund.
Naturally.
Yeah. Well, she's all in. I already I asked her, but you don't have to ask her even. Like she's cool.
No,
yeah. No, don't even like just.
I don't even have to.
No, just like write a check.
Just give it.
And it's cool. So Ethan's college fund, and we're going to put it towards that. And it'll be good, and it'll change your life. So
it'll change your life. So please, we have a link down below.
Yeah,
for Ethan's college
fund. And so, if you want to set yourselves free this year,
Donate
And
below.
unburden yourself from this world of consumerism. Send a kid to overpriced college.
You're gonna send him a free 5x6 picture of Ethan
Yeah.
as a gift reward,
Yeah.
as a donation reward, dude.
Oh, and I don't believe this would happen to him, but it's just like a funny stat. He was reading all these stats of like only 12% of graduates from UCs or CSUs or whatever last year had a job coming out of college.
Yep.
It's like, 4 years later, hopefully only 4 years later.
Yeah.
Here's what your donation went to. Ethan's back at home.
He's living at home looking for a job.
And Ethan, not because of anything you did. It's a joke.
Yeah.
That you'll get. Like, it's just the world. Like, everything's so ridiculously expensive. Like,
Absolutely.
like what? But it's who you know. That's not what you know. So
That's right.
send you somewhere where you can network with somebody that will get you that job.
That's it. And there's no worry on that guy, man. He's freaking
No.
incredibly sharp.
Nope, he's my retirement plan.
But no, listen.
Don't let me down.
He was loved into
Ethan.
existence.
Ethan.
And now,
Don't
Is-
let me down.
don't let me down. I think
I'm
that was
joking.
Rihanna.
I'm not gonna put that pressure on you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You can
Oh,
still
I was
listen
thinking
to
of
the
like
Rihanna
Electric
song,
Light
though.
Orchestra. Or is that Don't Bring Me Down? Don't bring me down. Yeah,
Don't
that's-
bring me down. Was that the
something
one
like
I was
that.
thinking about? Yeah, okay.
But
Rihanna.
You're thinking of Rihanna?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
No.
Electric Light Orchestra.
So maybe- We'll look it up. That's not for the podcast. We're gonna look it up offline. Okay. But no, man. I this is a cool concept, man. And take this holiday season, invest into the heart, do a little something different and see what happens.
Yeah, just even think about it. Like, that's my challenge to everybody. I'm not going to tell you not to buy anything,
Of course.
because the reality is I'm probably still going to buy things.
Same.
But I think we should always pass those decisions through the filter of like, why,
Yes.
what's my motivation for doing this,
Yes.
right? It's sort of like if you do anything for your kids, if you actually stop to think about it, even if it's, you're about to yell at them, like, why
Mhm.
am I doing this? I think all roads will lead back to the same place. Is just you don't want to face the potential. And it won't even be reality or truth. It's just you don't want to face your fear that you're not good enough, or you're not enough for your kids, or you're enough for your spouse. But if we are born with everything we could possibly need, so if you agree with any of this, and going back to the beginning, if you actually could buy into the notion that you are born perfect and that there's nothing more you can add to yourself to make you any better, and that life is actually about unbecoming all the fears and doubts and insecurities and what the world buries you in, all the toys, the games, being the popular kid, and you actually just kind of strip it down to basics, then pass all your decisions this holiday season through that filter. If you're going to a household where maybe there's some strife or conflict, what do you need to get out of that? I'm not saying don't go. I'm just saying, do you need for people to be cool this holiday year? Like, will that fix things? Or can you just go in and think of them as that smiling baby?
Yes, sir.
And as a weird tie back to a past podcast, and not to be super creepy, but I even think of serial killers this way. Like
No.
Jeffrey Dahmer, was a smiley, toothless
Every
baby
Last.
at some point
That's it.
that made somebody smile.
Yeah.
We are all capable of making people smile. We're born with the abundant ability to give people joy. And so during this holiday season, please give that abundance of joy to others just by
Yes.
being joyful yourself,
That's
right?
right.
That's how you can give them something, is simply by removing strife or tension or whatever it is. You can't actually give them your joy. They have to make that choice, right? But remove the tension, remove the risk of conflict, remove the risk or desire of consumerism. Don't put that pressure on people, and don't tell people you're buying your kid a PS whatever, because I'm going to come after you, because that is messed up. Don't put that pressure on me.
That's real.
Don't put that pressure on me, Josh.
Listen.
Shoot.
You almost pissed me off.
Yeah, that would really
Pissed me off.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you,
I
dude.
wish I would have thought of that.
Got
Yeah,
excited.
that
Well,
PS me off.
That's
and I
right.
ain't playing
No,
this station.
nah, I ain't. Yeah, so just don't
Worth a
let.
try.
Anyway, as we're gonna close out this podcast now, because also in terms of taking a bit of that joy and being present, I have to call my wife back.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. bring her
know.
joy.
Well, first, I think that happens because she'll listen to this podcast. So, Brianna, I know I bring you joy, and you bring me joy. I think there's a greater joy I bring you. Because like, oh, look at his face, he's gorgeous. But then like the other part is just, oh my, like his humor is fantastic. And then who else can do this for you? Watch this. I just hugged you on a podcast, dude. Joy. And joy backwards is Yoj. So if I say Yoj, yeah, put a smile on your face.
Yo's welcome.
Redemption.
Got it back.
And Run, just like we always like to say.
I was saying the same thing, Josh. You know what we always like to say.
Just because you're a bad dad sometimes doesn't mean you need to stay one.
All right.
Peace out, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.
Take care.
Oh, there's,
It's playing.
Ghost has to wake up. So I'm pretty sure it's playing through the recording, but
The entire.
no, not the entire
That
recording.
would've
I did that
been
one time.
We're talking the whole time. Just
Yeah. Yeah. One of these days.
we'll get it.
Number 11. We'll figure this thing out.
Yeah, dude. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 sticks carry.
Ones and twos.
Yeah.
1,
2,
1,
3 into the
love
4. Let's get together
together
and
as two.
feel
All
right.
Mm.
2 hearts.
Beat is 1.
Yes. I think it's like
One-
metamorphosis or photosynthesis.
1 is the loneliest number since the number.
There's a little
2.
bit.
Right?
I think that song's a lie. 0 is the loneliest number because it's nothing.
Yeah, that'd be like completely empty.
So that songwriter was an idiot.
Yeah, I thought the previous generations were smarter than us, but
Brother, don't tell anyone.
Mm.
They're not. This is still recording, isn't it?
shoot.
Okay.